Guess who's back? And not just the cat. Roll the intro. Hello everybody and welcome to the Week 5 video of the 2020 NFL season and my predictions. I'm your host Cody P, also known as the Blind Canadian Cat here on the internet. Also known as many various forms of Cat, Canada, Blind. Am I blind? Yes. Am I Canadian? No. No Canadian heritage in my family whatsoever. Am I a cat? I am not, but I got two of them right behind me. But anywho, welcome to my lovely prediction videos. And while I have no beef with anyone this week, let us move on. Before we move on, I want to say one thing. Dear Jeremy, the cupboards behind me, they are all closed. Closed like your team's chance of being irrelevant anymore for the next 10, 20, 30 years. Because they cannot commit to a QB they drafted. Who honestly has not performed that bad. Is he great? No, but that's what you do with young QBs. You develop them. You don't just throw them out, treat them like Garbo, and then eat them out when they're not doing what you want them to do. It takes time. And this is one of my cats. Or one of Abby's cats. Someone's cat. Anywho, let's get to the recap, right? I believe your name is Polo. I think that's what Abby said your name is. Last week, as you can tell by the numbers over here, we are 9-6. I almost wanted to say and 1, but no, there was only 15 games. 9-6 straight up. 7-7-1 against the spread, and 6-7-2 on my Twitter over and unders. Some games you expect, some games you don't. I'm not going to say it was a little fishy that the Packers, who've been scoring 37 plus the first 3 straight weeks, all of a sudden could only score 30 against Atlanta. That's not my business. I didn't watch the game. I work, like an average American citizen here. You go to work. And bringing my overall total to a straight up 42-20-1 on straight up picks, and based on my history, that is actually the best I've done to the first 4 weeks of an NFL season since I've been doing predictions. My all-time record ending the regular season at 175-81 is looking good so far. We're on pace for, I don't want to do the math, but so far it looks like 80 losses if we're already through the first 4 weeks. But there is still time, and of course we've been on a little downhill slant lately, but we're going to recover, we're going to get ready, we're going to go back to 10 wins. And I don't know what's going to go on because the NFL is confusing, and apparently the Tennessee Titans don't know how to follow COVID protocol. And at that point, you should be hurting them instead of the league itself. I don't know. I'm still bitter about Tennessee right now, but it is what it is. But wasting no time at all, as we are at, again, 1:18 in the morning, and with both cats on my side, they're both on the side chairs here that you can't see, but they're both here. Let us get into the picks. How about this? We'll make them slide up this way. I don't know what we did last week, but we're going to slide up this way this time. Say hello to my fridge, say hello to the lights, and yada yada. Starting out, of course, this week, like I said, I don't know, I guess I didn't say this, but this week I'm taking a lot of teams to make relatively close matches. We have a lot of spreads that are 7 or even higher. Too many spreads, too many things going on. Teams are getting better and more condensed or more realistic on who they are. So I'm up and down with them, but I'm going to have a little faith. I'm going to imagine people close, or at the very least, backdoor cover. I cannot talk tonight. Starting off with Tampa. I really wanted to pick Chicago in this game, just for the sake of Nick Foles and Tom Brady playing against each other. I really wanted to, for the sake of shits and giggles, pick Chicago. But I just could not convince myself. So I'm rolling with Tampa, and 3.5 points, they'll cover it. If they're going to drop 38 on the Chargers, then I would imagine they could at least drop 20 or so on Chicago. And can Chicago keep up with the offense? I don't know. They were kind of non-existent during Indy, but Indy might be a good defense. I don't know at this point. Is Indy a good defense? Who knows? You can look impressive when you get 2 or 3 touchdowns against the Jets, but can anyone do that really at this point? Wait until a couple of weeks when KC hosts the Jets. Speaking of that, I was called an idiot on Twitter for opening that line if I were a sports gambler at -14.5 for the Chiefs hosting the Jets. So I want to hear from y'all. What would you make an opening line for Chiefs at Jets? What is your prediction the opening line will be? But, anywho, you can put that in the comment section below, or you can yell at me on Twitter, Instagram. I don't think you can really yell at me on Twitch, but feel free to if you want. Anyway, are you two having fun? Here, y'all can meet the other one. This is Marcos. Yes, Abby wanted to go Marco and Polo for the cats. Arizona to win, but I have the Jets backdoor covering because I believe in the GOAT, Joe Flacco himself, to make a good game. Arizona's been tumbling, but I still have that back in my mind that Arizona's going to be one of the good teams, definitely make the playoffs. I have that in my mind. I refuse to let that go. Arizona wins, but Joe is a good man. He will not let me down. He will backdoor cover them. And my only scheduled upset, really, at this point, I got Carolina beating Atlanta. At this point, I don't know what to expect from Atlanta, especially if all their receivers are going to keep getting hurt. And if their defense is going to leave Robert Tanya wide open all damn game, might as well give Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore. Please pass the ball to DJ Moore more often, god damn it. Then, yeah, I won't bet Atlanta. I refuse. I'm not going to stick with Houston again. Yes, I am, because I'm dumb and I believe in Deshaun Watson. But at this point, I don't want to give them -6. Even if it's the Jags, I'm not going to give you guys -6. They gave Joe Burrow his first win. They'll give the Texans their first win this season. Thank you for finally firing Bill O'Brien. God, he was going to be the reason that team went nowhere. Sure, you can go 9-7, win the playoffs, or win the division crown, win the last 2 or 3 years with your rotation of bullshit quarterbacks that everyone else is trash. Andrew Luck, and then the Jags and Titans not knowing what they were doing. Sure, you can win the division with that. And when you get into Deshaun Watson, now you can go up to 11 wins. So when the freaking Titans think they're cool, or when the Indy has that comeback with Andrew Luck before ultimately him retiring and going into non-existentness, you can get away with that. But now that these teams might be good, Jacksonville, we don't know. I still have a little faith in Gardner Minshew. Indy, Phillip Rivers on a 1-year tour of hell or high water. And then Tennessee, they think they're good. I still am iffy on Ryan Tannehill, but they think they're good, so meh. Baltimore win, but since he will backdoor cover them, they did it last year. Joe Burrow is a good guy. He seems like a good quarterback. Seems to be on pace for Rookie of the Year. Although we'll see what Clyde Edwards-Helaire does, and Justin Herbert. But I'm gonna give them a backdoor cover. They do it all the time. First matchups between Ravens and Bengals are always close anyway. And after covering -14 to Washington, I don't think they're gonna want to feel blowing out Cincinnati either. I just don't see it. Same with Chiefs and Raiders. Chiefs had a relatively close game with the Patriots, despite the Patriots starting backup quarterbacks, thanks to Cam and COVID. Hi, nice to meet you. So I ought to imagine Raiders, who might be good. Again, when you're only 4 weeks into the season, you don't know, especially with these 2-2 teams. Like, are they good? Are they bad? Do you know? Do we know? Does anyone know? I don't know. The Raiders, I don't know if it's just because the Saints were looking trash in week 2 or not, but I have this weird feeling about them right now. Weird feeling. Rams will definitely blow up the Washington Redskins, though, without a doubt in my mind. You're going to go to freaking Kyle Allen. Kyle Allen might be good. No, he's not. He's a backup quarterback. I don't know why I said that. But no. No. Rams will blow them out, especially after being close, way too damn close with the Giants for whatever reason. They'll blow them out. Pittsburgh and Philly, I could legitimately believe that game going either way. But Pittsburgh getting the rest, and Pittsburgh clearly the better team than Philly. Congratulations, Philly. You somehow were able to win that game when I had zero faith in you. So congratulations. San Fran, I think Jimmy G is back. I think he's back. I don't know. But a reliable quarterback, should cover 8.5 over Miami. New England, I don't know what Cam Newton is. And even, I don't know what Cam Newton's stat is. And with that, I'm not taking -11 on New England if I don't know what Cam Newton's status is. If Cam Newton's playing, I might feel a little more confident. But for the most part, I don't know. I'm not going to take that chance anyway. Denver +11. Indy will be Cleveland, will be an underrated game. We'll learn a lot about both teams in this game, for sure. Dallas will blow out the Giants because the Giants are a bottom 3 team along with the Jets, and I already forget who else I want to put on there. Not Carolina and not Jacksonville. I will say that. I see you chewing on that cord. Seattle to blow up Minnesota. Minnesota's not good. You beat Houston, and I'm pretty sure that Bill O'Brien was, I don't know, purposely doing that, or the players were just, I don't know. I don't know. And I trust Justin Herbert to at least cover against the Saints. Saints will win, but Herbert will cover. And then for the sake of, I don't know what's going on with Buffalo and Tennessee, because Tennessee's still not healthy or getting any healthier or whatever reason. I don't know. But I'm rolling with the Bills because the Bills have beaten the Titans before. And I trust the Bills more. Hey, you too. I know you're not supposed to be doing that. Get out of here. Whatever. I don't know. Maybe they'll play. I don't know. It is what it is. Taking into fantasy, I don't already remember the results for either game, but I am 2-2 in both leagues now. Still steadily closing along right now. I'm technically the 5th seed in the LOA, which would make me out of the playoffs, and the 6th seed in the Progs, which would make me in the playoffs. But sitting at 2-2 both. No one's 0-4, but we do have one person in each league 4-0. So we'll see how they go. I'm playing Keith, who's our 4-0 guy, in the LOA, and I'm playing Billy in the Progs leagues. So, best of luck to me in either of those matchups. It's been kind of steady along, but we're gonna look to bounce back and take our slow start and motivate us to excellency. And that is the plan. Wow, short video. Go me. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm the Blank Cat. You can call me Cody P. There are 2 actual cats, and I think they're chewing on a broom right now. Follow me on Twitter. I talk sports. Follow me on Instagram. I post bullshit for no reason other than the fact that I find it enjoyable. Follow my gaming Instagram, Canadian Cat Clips, where I post gaming highlights, which as of late have been Rocket League and Madden. But hey. Follow me on Twitch. I'm streaming. Not as often. Don't know the schedule. But, well, if you miss the streams, hopefully most of those videos will come out to YouTube eventually. See, it's hard to do gaming videos and whatnot now that when you work 5 days a week, take Sunday for football, and then Wednesday I'm spending it recording these. So, my schedule is essentially filled. Is what it is. But either way, thank you all for joining. And with that, I bid you all a farewell. Except for you, Jeremy. Because those cheeks were flat.